Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 20th of September, 2024. Indian equity indices ended on strong note, with Nifty around 25,800 on September 20th. At close, the Sensex was up 1,359.51 points, or 1.63% at 84,544.31, and the Nifty was up 375.20 points, or 1.48% at 25,791. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were M&M, Asain Bank, JSW Steel, Bharti Airtel and L&T, while losers included Grasim Industries, SBI, IndusInd Bank, TCS and Bajaj Finance. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Housing and Urban Development Corporation snapped a 5-day losing streak today, gaining as much as 10%. The stock had declined nearly 10% during that 5-day losing streak. HUDCO stock surged on a heavy surge in volumes as over 3 crore shares of the company changed hands on BSE and NSE combined, compared to the 1-month average trading volume of 1 crore shares. The PSU recently declared its potential to extend loan assistance between 75,000 rupees crore and 1 rupee lakh crore under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0, PMAY U 2.0 scheme. The anticipated loan assistance under PMAY U 2.0 is based on the loan amount of more than 42,000 rupees crore disbursed by HUDCO under the previous phase of PMAY. Earlier in August, the state-owned company received RBI's nod for certificate of registration as an infrastructure finance non-banking finance company. The IFC status allows higher exposure limits to the company for financing to various infrastructure sectors in addition to housing. Shares of Force Motors Limited surged 10% to 7,420 rupees on September 20th, registering their largest gain in nearly 50 days, following a 4-day losing streak on the bourses. Trading volumes were robust, with over 71,000 shares changing hands, more than double the 1-week and 1-month average of 35,000 shares. Force Motors shares have been on a dismal run in the last 3 months, tanking almost 20%. Indian automaker Force Motors reported a 69% increase in quarterly profit on Tuesday, driven by rising demand, which also led to a 10% surge in its share price. The company's consolidated net profit for the April-June quarter climbed to 116 rupees crore, approximately $14 million, up from 68.56 rupees crore in the same period last year. Shares of RITES jumped by up to 12% as buying interest surged on the ex-bonus and ex-dividend trading day. The record date for eligibility for the 1:1 bonus and 5 rupees per share dividend is set for September 20th. Investors need to purchase RITES shares to ensure their names were included on the shareholders list by the record date. The dividend will be paid to shareholders listed in the register of members and those included in the beneficial ownership statements from NSDL and CDSL as of the close of business on September 20th, 2024, according to the regulatory filing. This record date also applies to eligibility for bonus shares. RITES Limited has approved a 1:1 bonus issue, granting 1 fully paid-up equity share of 10 rupees each for every existing fully paid-up equity share of 10 rupees each. INDOSTAR Capital Finance shares surged over 13% in early trade on September 20th, after the NBFC sold its subsidiary INDOSTAR Home Finance for a total consideration of 1,750 rupees crore. The non-banking financial company sold its subsidiary INDOSTAR Home Finance Private Limited to Wickepien BV, an Amsterdam-based affiliate of global private equity investor BPA EQT Mid-Market Growth Partnership, for 1,750 rupees crore on a fully diluted basis. The deal, which is pending customary conditions like regulatory approval from the Reserve Bank of India and consent from lenders and shareholders, will see EQT invest 500 rupees crore into IHFPL shortly after the transaction closes. This capital influx is expected to facilitate INDOSTAR's accelerated growth in its primary sectors of vehicle finance and small business loans. ITD Cementation India Limited in daily time frame is trading around 562.45 points with a change of 19.28% and is trading with a net volume of around 16.471 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average, 503.89, which is a good indication for the stock. while shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 62.43. Condop DigiSmart BPO Limited in daily time frame is trading around 48.15 points with a change of 18.6% and is trading with a net volume of around 172,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 42.72, which is a good indication for the stock, while shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 68.85. Marksans Pharma Limited in daily time frame is trading around 318.35 points with a change of 16% and is trading with a net volume of around 28.499 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 184.05, which is a good indication for the stock, while shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 74.87. For the stock recommendation we have, Coal India Limited looks good and can be bought at 491 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 482 rupees and a target of 510 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.